That was a goof up on my part. Okay. Did it freeze already? Check. Okay, yeah, they changed some things a little bit. Last update, they changed some things. Okay. Ah, works a little better. Shit, what was I doing? Alright, so we're looking for trouble. We completed right by blood. Shit, it's been a while. What was I doing? Ah! Alright. Voice crazy. Blood. Guide. Which navigator? Ah, starting on the ship as soon as possible. Let's do that one. Alright, where is she at? Is she on the bridge or is she... And her... Okay, looks like she's wherever she's at. Lord Captain's quarters? So these are my personal quarters. This isn't where I need to go. Did I not grab all the loot? Okay. Other one. Where am I? Okay. This is what I get for not playing in a while. Back to the bridge. Where is the system? Okay, she's up here. What Argenta wants.
Rogue trader. I indeed have a request, rogue trader.
Okay. Alright. The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are in cases like this in Von Valencia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Good lord. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans. Let's have a look at that. Let's see which one I want to go with. We'll meet with them. I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart. Yeah. All right. The motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Uh, Abelard, our you gotta love 40k and the decision to use, well, larger words for lack of a term. Our indefatigable sister, I has been keeping an eye on these pups. It's hardly the Stella Prodenium in here, but we have provided orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Let's see. Brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you. The one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valencius. Let's see. Uh, Number two. So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you, noble lot, and you just give us speeches. Let's see. Let's see. Boyle smiles grimly. It doesn't matter what we say. We won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks or worse. Let's have a look. I understand your grief and dismay. Parents died. It's not to go through. See, when the heretics who killed your parents attacked the ship, I was there to command. I fought and I repelled the assaults as I could, but no war given without losses. You can only strive to achieve this power. Strong how the powers that appear other the weak either or die. Yeah, it's not my kind of character. Let's see how the first one. Understand the grief and dismay. Yeah, Abelard gives a sign. Servants immediately emerge carrying packages of treats with fun valances and blazing on the wrappers. Appears that Seneschal came prepared for any contingency, and they just kind of throw it out there. The Argenta rubs her temple pensively. She smiles and offers a few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay. Alrighty then. Okay, so I've talked to her. Let's see here. Still down over here? She is. We'll talk with her.
Greetings.
Let's see here.
About me. I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me? Gladly. There are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. We... I beg your pardon, rogue trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about?
Let's see. You said you belong to the Calixian branch.
The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Pastor Mr. Wayne, the station's founder. None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy. Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate. And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful. Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless. Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it? It is. The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words, more often than not with a bolter. Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me. Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness. Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul. Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
See here. How to end up on Theodora's ship?
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, while her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I'd barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck.
Pirates,
Truly,
this
the
is
servants of evil
cultists
know
right
no
here.
rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations. Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday. It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
Where were you?
On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
Oh, excuse me.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared.
Excuse me.
I hadn't been here that long. Just one journey from Footfall, and the other journey, the majority of which I spent in the confines of the medbay. I can't tell you much about the first voyage. I was more focused on prayers and ruminations than on the people around me, or the journey itself. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me. He came by several times to ask about my health. He's an honorable man and a loyal servant of the Imperium. I think he is as meticulous in his inspections of the logistics systems as he is in his inquiries about the health of the occasional sister of battle aboard the ship. But not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust. You know who I'm talking about. There is no place for Adira Tlas among the God Emperor's faithful. I'm surprised she wasn't in league with the pirates. And I'm equally surprised by how deep heresy and treason run in this place. I'm glad we all made it through that dark hour. May the day that follows be bright. As you wish.
What's keeping you?
This ship was targeted by heretical pirates, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain a part of the rogue trader's crew. So they shall.
Alright, so that takes care of hers. Okay, so we need to visit Brachyphilia. Avoid and alright. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Alright, so this region has known as the Cronus Expanse. Sector is composed. Numerous star systems, many of which you'll get a chance to visit. You'll find yourself scouring the void in search of routes leading to new chart systems. Let's see here. Okay. Each chart system contains objects you can interact with, such objects are marked points of interest. Move your ship to point interest. When left, click on the initiate event. Alright, so we got Riketh Minor, Iraq, us, Riketh Majoris, no clue, and an unidentified void ship. Got more on Ironclad there. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to Reykjavik, Novice, Novolite. Died. Oh. Let's see here. Box Messenger Vigidus. Vigidus. Yeah. See, Lord Captain reporting. The heralds of the Novice Nobilite continue to maintain Vox silence perhaps due to Uric 5 being off limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons drifting the station orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's dock, presumably as remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the steamed Novus Nobilite house requires aid and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. We won't go for right now. Different. Feels like it's my need to remind you that Novus Nobilite are highly respected citizens of the Imperium. Humanity's guides through the warp, power, and status of the Hyper Navigator House is akin to that of the Protectorate. To aid them in their hour of need is to acquire an influential ally. Let's scan. Alright, yes, Lord Captain. Officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan station, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis and are throwing off most of the readings. We are we were able to ascertain that the reactor at the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. Signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. The question remains: why are the navigators heralds ignoring us? All right, we're going to dock. See what happens. Explore the space station to find answers. All right. Well, see if I can remember how to do this. Water here real quick while we wait for it to load. Ah,
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
all right. Hmm. Why is all of a sudden so janky? Let's see. Evelard, if you would be so kind. For you stands her latest ship, the rogue trader Isabel von Valencius, heir to the Grace Protectorate and the Cronus Expanse, and Barrow's sacred warrant of trade. Allow me to point out that the noble light custom requires the Lord Navigator to introduce himself first, but given the unusual circumstances on the station, her ladyship, the rogue trader, is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. In this case, I shall turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. Very well. Allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christopher August, keeper of this place. So, you did not arrive to offer support to the traders. This is great news. Having said that, you must understand the Uric 5 is the holy sanctum of House Orstellio, and the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you're not on the guest list. Let's see here. Primary navigator. I came through the navigator, so you are coming with me. I'm looking for Lord Inquisitor's interrogator one Hendrix von Kalux. Do you know anything about this person's location? Oh, that one. Lord Inquisitor's interrogator. I think I would know such an important individual decided to pay us a visit. Let's see here. Betrayal. The most banal thing in life for the Noblite, don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend Theodore Orselio, the second keeper of Urac 5, and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew the shadows, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivingly, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum, I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly sitting chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I would never ask you for such a favor under different circumstances, and yet, Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the mistress's chamber, you will need to remake a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Orselio herself. This is the control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part, and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Why should I help you? You came to the station for a reason. House Orselio will not be able to help you until the current crisis is resolved. But if you aid us now, I promise we will reach agreement that you find satisfying, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. How much with the power? The station's main cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence, and the secret mechanism will do the rest. How to control rod. I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient and sacred mechanisms will help rebuild the rod. The tech priests ceaselessly perform the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. So if it's so simple, why don't you do it yourself? I never said the feat would be easy to accomplish. The path to the laboratory and the guard room is blocked by the very same madmen who took over the station. They will not negotiate and are not afraid of displeasing the Navis Nobilite or incurring their emperor's wrath. They bow only to brutal strength, something which I currently happen to lack. So, what have you decided, descendant of von Valentius' line? What do I want to do? In the station, the worries of your house, the balance of power and the power that I will help you, if not for the sake of profit, but for the good of the Imperium. It will be an honor to have the road trader's aid will cost House Orcelio, but you should rejoice. I risk your mistress in return. I require that Orcelio sign contract with my protectorate. 5 sounds right up my alley. So be it. Hurry, the mistress's safety is all that matters, but should you fail, our agreement is finished. Alright, explore the station. Alrighty then.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Okay, so that turns to the ship. What we're looking at. What have we got? The multi-key, that make it life much easier. Okay, feel like a stereo. There's the elevator needs to be powered. Blockaded, blockaded.
That wasn't so difficult.
Let's see here. Fuse with the breath weapon. Something about that doesn't sit with me. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get past blockades. What veins? Poison.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. There we go.
Experience. Nothing matters more. This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
We have. Who is good at demolition? Charge. Dismantling attack. Debit in order character to say it was a test assignment. Something to see trap marked with a red area that connected to a dotted line. This leads to mechanism that controls it. Okay, got it. What we're going to do, we're going to go and save.
Your seneschal is always there for you. Nothing's impossible for this old officer. If such is the Emperor's will.
Oh, where'd it go?
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood. Join me in prayer.
All right. We have a person, a guard over there.
I always
Oh,
have
nope, nope. Well, that worked out okay. Okay, so we need to go this way. We have two guards over here.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh, don't
Stand your ground.
trust. All right, what were her abilities? Let's give that a shot.
Stop mocking me.
Just a minor setback.
I will endure.
All right, so what can she do again? Single shot, burst fire. Don't need to reload. We have 4 movement points. The next attack costs 1 AP less. Does not count towards attack. Until the end of the next turn, the soldier becomes winded. If I were to do, let's have a look here. Death, mostly death. Not enough. He'd be gone. He'll be gone.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's see. Alright. She could do lightning, which is a action point.
Will do.
Okay. What am I doing here? Verify plan. Start the combat. Okay. Look here. You know. See what happens.
Make it happen.
Victory is imminent.
Okay. I love that. Alright, so
I'll do it. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. Strike is a prayer.
oh, there goes the commander. And we're not gonna worry about that.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Let's see here. Anybody within range? Yes.
That is not my destiny.
Oh.
Was
That bastard.
your guard down.
You.
Another enemy down.
Did.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
All right.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She is horrible. Holy crap.
Injuries will not slay.
Oh.
What is this foreboding?
Got one person back there.
Anything else? Can I fall back now?
Okay, can't hit him. He's just not.
I'll see to it personally. You never stood a chance.
Caps locked on.
A tactically sound approach. I'm not interested. Someone else can do this. I'd rather not. It will be done.
All right, all right.
Doubt is for the weak. There is movement in the Empyrean. Will do.
I hit you.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Hmm. good. Armor 20%. Let's see, our last pistol. Yeah, I'll get the chain sword of him. On the last pistol, so. Let's see, where was it? Or we'll have her dual wield. What was it? Then more likely, yeah. That's something we have ordered, so. Okay. Yay. Where am I going? Oh, look at all those. Let's. Okay. Got a crypt. H4 KO. 40 KO. Stuff
Keep
over
your
here.
wits about you.
Cargo. Two more.
Let us not dawdle.
The Whispers told me a secret.
How's that compared to 3 to 5? Well, you get it. I'm the wrong person. There we go. One more around here somewhere.
I always keep my options open.
Where are they? Where are they? Oh, right here. Die. And let's save.
We should deal with this.
The Emperor favors me today.
What was it? Navigator flesh sample? Okay. Wines, foods. Okay.
Spare me your wailing, witch. Every voice that sounds in your mind is a whisper of the archenemy.
Yeah, I missed an entire something over here. Yeah, so it's somewhere around.
Is there money to be made?
Apparently, whatever it is, no one can see it. Okay. That's a hot about that or not. Let's save. We go through that. Save, 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 save.
Unexpected result.
I always get the job done.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Wearing collectible. Oh, at least 3 of them here. I can see.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. It's as good as done.
But mountain.
at your service.
Well,
Always keep your eye on the prize.
someone somewhere. Warp taint. Okay, and oh, back over here.
Never doubt me.
All right.
That's how it's done. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Ah, okay. Go back. It's the bell here. Okay. Well maintained. 1217. That one a shot. Ammo. I'm light. Here. 40%. I think it's here. Character wearing this armor will dodge 40%. Okay. And reduces incoming damage on of average enemy attacks by this chapter by 10%. All right. Alright. Step away from that cogitator for right now.
I always have a backup plan.
Windows. I guess it means we gotta wake up the spirit. It's like save real quick. Alright, waken the cogitator. Here. Good question. Let's see here. Okay, Alpha H123 speaking. 200 servants have been perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause of the is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartments. Oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers. This is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winter Scale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply, and we cannot be sure if it was sent in the first place. Rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone who would be a traitor, you hear me? Anyone. If you're in doubt, shoot to kill. Let's see here. Servants close to the child started butchering one another again in order an order came from above to have the remains processed. Negotiations with the Winter Scales were a success. New batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative to increase the new container's resistance to the child's power. Data, of course, is expunged. Let's see here. Didn't confirm Regent Aranto or Cello did a visit classified reason for visit classified data departure classified. Downtown compartments A12, B3, B3, D8, and H24 detected. Warning, living quarters L10, L16, L28, depressurizing. Warning, unable to access station docking systems. Warning, entry regulation systems unknown. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of facility is advised. Warning. The quiet officer level, security cap above current access, senior officer. Please attack. What happens? Oh, it's defeated. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. To find traces of the first protocol recovery is impossible, but the list of most recent commands having been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness. Now flips across the screen in a single creeping line. Child, delete, pick, flow, disable access code, annul station controls, delete active shuttle, self-destruct, purge command log. Only the keepers of the station have access to the life support system. Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, and neither had I. Could it be that? Vivid screen. Dave Felix Ocelio, location main hall, status alive. Theobald, App Chambers alive. Calomira, deceased. Alexis Ocelio, also deceased. Unknown and deceased. Child location never changes by metric parameters, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature, the stress levels exceeds permissible limit. Says unknown error, attention, calming procedure advised, attention upper chamber inaccessible, error the control rod is not present. If the rod had been misplaced, you may contact a station keeper or the Navis Laboratorium custodian. All doors on level. I wonder. They'll let me decode Morse code. Have a look. See. Or no, binary. When I say Morse code, binary. Zero one one 011 01. I'm not gonna do through all these cars. 0000 11 0000 11 0 11 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, the first one's Hall. Ah, okay. Save game. Let's see here. We've been going. All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and see what we got going on here first before I call it or not. All right. So what do we got? Need to find a sacred mechanism. Let's see here. Yeah, pressurize. I don't know this. And what did I open? What did I open? Oh, the main door there. Okay. Okay. So,
keep your wits about you.
A little bit of chaos corruption here. Won't let me see.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. I always get the job done.
Uh, well, we'll collect all and see what happens. Producer. Excuse me. Who are you? Okay. What's it gonna do? Back to that one. Flask. Ooh.
I always keep my options open.
Transducer doing it with
This could be an opportunity.
they give me. Anti-dust. Okay. What? Whoop. I'm sure there's something if I read it. Can I load and redo that? Uh, nope.
Is there money to be made?
Why not?
I always have a backup plan.
All right. Go ahead and save.
Let us not dawdle.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Both in blood, both lean to prove to the accursed eye that wear the mask. So poor and flimsy, they all fall to the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, the another a traitor. One is paid with a blind face, the other is hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. Simply must decide the kind of tragedy you want. Let's see. See here.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none. To the death!
Alright, what do we got? You're right there. But you, let's see, actually, where do I want to put me? There, can I hit him? Go for him.
But of course. Stop it! Another enemy down. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I've suffered worse.
Cover me! Anything else? patience has failed me. On it. You never stood a chance.
Okay, he's gone. Oh,
Faith shields me. Don't you dare leave us now.
all right. Let's see here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Only hit one.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
My place is at the fore. I will do my fewer target. I'm not interested. At your beck and call.
I'll see to it. Another enemy down.
High momentum.
Guided by faith. This is unacceptable.
Okay.
Victory is imminent. No matter the cost. Reduced to dust. It will be done.
I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance. As the Emperor commands, I act.
At your beck and call.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
All right. Oh. Control rod. Keep control rod. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to save here. I gotta call it. There was an issue I gotta take care of.